Hello everyone, my name is Kirsten. So for today's video alone, I thought I would be doing something a little bit different, something that I occasionally see some YouTubers do most of the time, and that is, of course, 5 facts you never really did knew about me. And it's just something I thought I would be able to do. I just kind of figured I would do this video so you guys would get to know some facts that you never knew about me, even though I kind of gave out hints in some of my videos, but some of you may not know, so that is basically the reason for this video. And hey, I just thought it would be really interesting to do, so why not? So before I completely begin this video, if you guys are new to this channel, and if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing to my channel with notifications on. I upload brand new videos every single Friday. So without further ado, I am gonna go ahead and dive right on into these 5 random facts about me. So to begin with fact number 1, and this is probably something that many of you guys probably don't know, or maybe some of you already knew, but basically ever since I was really young, I've always wanted to try out pole dancing, which is something I still want to do till this very day. I don't know what got me thinking into wanting to do these type of dances. I think I was watching a movie a long time ago, and it was basically like a stripper dancing on a pole. I got to see that on television, and I'm all like, hey, this looks like it's fun. I should probably do that sometime. Which, of course, I would love to do that eventually one day, but unfortunately, I don't think I would have the right type of upper body muscle to be able to do that. But one of these days, I would really love to try out pole dancing, especially once I get my upper body strength. And unfortunately, as of lately, I have been just slacking off on my workouts lately, mostly because I'm in the process of moving, so that's basically the reason why I haven't really been working out lately. But eventually, once I get settled into my new place, I would love to start training for that. Even though I'm not the type of person that really gets into dancing, that's the only type of dancing that I would really love to do one day. So that is something I'm itching to try out one of these days, if possible. Okay, so moving on to random fact number 2. This may or may not come to be a complete shock to you guys, but surprisingly, I'm a very multi-talented person. Like, besides the fact that I can draw and do artwork like painting and the like, you know, different various mediums, but outside of art generally, you guys pretty much know that I also get into theater, and as a matter of fact, I'm pretty good at directing and acting for the most part. I do recall being in a drama class back in high school, and all of my classmates during my drama class at that time really admired the fact that I did like such amazing work as just an actress generally, so I felt really proud of the fact that I'm able to master that kind of talent, which is very proud-worthy of to think about. And the directing part, I know I'm definitely very good at, because I do have the perfect eye, ear, and just the creative way of just storytelling generally. Like, I know the right types of stories to be a part of or direct. And of course, speaking of storytelling, I'm surprisingly really good with creative writing. I know how to put things into thought and onto paper, basically. As a matter of fact, there is one manuscript I have been working on for years, and unfortunately, I never had a chance to finish it simply because I would just get sidetracked and do other things basically, or I would just simply just leave it alone and just brainstorm more ideas. But eventually, once I finish the story and just editing through the story generally, I would love to get it published one day. So, and of course, other than art and theater and creative writing, I'm also very good with photography, which is, I guess, another form of art, if you can say that. Yeah, I'm a very multi-talented person, that's for sure. And of course, moving on to random fact number 3. Surprisingly enough, I enjoy the really good countryside and just nature generally. Like, for some weird reason, I always get so excited just being able to see the beautiful outdoors, like beautiful landscapes and stuff. Being able to explore outside, and I love walking outside generally. There's just something about it that I just find really peaceful. That's one of the things I enjoy the most about going hiking or walking outside, is just being able to admire like the beautiful sceneries, like a bunch of trees and mountains and open fields, meadows, really lovely beaches, you know, stuff like that I just get into generally. You kind of get my point. So I just really love it. I just love being outside when I need to be, and especially if it's like a really beautiful area. I know each summer, every time I go down and see my grandparents in Indiana, they live on a lake basically. So each time I go down there over summer vacation, I just love the idea of just being able to enjoy the great outdoors and go walking. It's just very nice for me, and I enjoy it very much. So moving on to random fact number 4. This is another surprising one that you guys probably may not have known about me. As much as I really do want to become like an actress, director one day, surprisingly I'm very shy and introverted for the most part. I mean, if it's something like theater, work, or school generally, I don't mind associating with other people to, you know, just get work done. But for the most part, I'm just mostly the type of person that will just not be able to say anything and just do my work all on my own, regardless if people are helping me or not. I'm just not much of a social person at all, and I just feel sometimes I have a hard time trying to communicate and talk to people, but then when somebody comes up and talks to me, I just don't have a problem with it. Usually I am shy in that department. The older I got, I feel like my shyness has kind of went away a little bit, but there's still parts of me that's a bit shy deep down inside. And in terms of like the introverted part, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I'm just not much of like a people person whatsoever. The only type of people I'll tend to associate with is with family, close friends, and even my boyfriend. But outside of that, I usually just don't have a purpose to talk to random strangers or just random people generally, simply because I just have a tendency to keep my personal life and my professional life separate. And yes, it is great to meet new friends, don't get me wrong, but usually for the most part, I'm just by myself, and if I'm not by myself, it's with close friends or family. Outside of that, not very much with any other type of people that I'm aware of. So final fact at number 5 is, and this is actually a very surprising one because normally I don't act this way on camera. Not very often, but every once in a while I'll have a tendency to say weird or inappropriate things at the most random moments, and sometimes it just slips out. Like, Sometimes I'll do it for shits and giggles, or sometimes I'll just do it just to make myself laugh or to have other people laugh. By inappropriate, meaning like I'll tend to say things like very dark or sometimes very sexual in most cases. For example, I'm trying to remember when this was. It might have been like a couple years ago or something like that. My grandmother has Jesus Christ on a crucifix in her bedroom, and she was randomly cleaning her room, right? I forget what my grandmother said, but basically I said something along the lines of, what was it I said? Don't hang him upside down, otherwise he'll wish death upon you, or something like that. I know it doesn't sound like it's that funny, but if you have a dark sense of humor, I'm pretty sure you'll get it. I don't know, just some of the stuff that I tend to say every once in a while is just so random and weird and inappropriate. I feel like I get that from my dad because my dad does have a weird sense of humor. So I think if he were around right now, he would kind of get my sense of humor because he and I have the same sense of humor. Just really weird, really inappropriate. It's just something I get a pretty good laugh of. I mean, it's always good to have a good laugh, right? Especially at the most random moments, you know? That's what makes it best, I think. So those were all the 5 random facts about myself that you guys probably didn't know about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video so much, so if you did, be sure to sucker punch that like button down below. Comment down below as well. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. Do let me know in the comments down below if you would really love to see another random 5 facts or not, because I'm pretty sure I can come up with more of them. I just figured, you know, just 5 random facts would just pretty much do, just so you guys kind of get to know me a little bit more better on a more personal level. So I thought that would be really fun to do. It was hard to come up with this random 5 lists, to be honest, because it really did got me thinking about this. And of course, if you're new here and if you haven't already, please do dedicate the time and effort to subscribe to my lovely channel, join my little army of darkness, and of course, if you guys hit that notification button, you will be updated with brand new videos every single Friday now. If you guys are interested in following me outside of YouTube, all of my social medias will be listed in the description box right down below if you guys are indeed interested in checking them out yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a completely chill week, an awesome day or night, and I will talk to you all soon in the next video. So until then, stay completely dark and so fucking brutal and awesome, my friends. Take care. Bye for now.